Hi and welcome. Today I just want to show you three of my favorite power banks from Anker, all Anker Prime. I'm not sure if this is Anker Prime. I think this is just the Anker QI2 or Qi2. So the Anker Prime and Anker Qi2, and this is one of the Anker chargers. It's the charging base for Anker Prime power banks, and I use to fast charge this too. I do like this because it offers a good quality, and it's charging devices like this too. They will charge a laptop. They can even charge two laptops at the same time. The capacity of this one is 20,000 milliamps. And on this one is 27,650 milliamps, and that's 10,000 milliamps. The charger obviously it works plugged in. They also Anker offers, and not offers only, but includes fast charging cables with these ones, like this one, max 140 watts. So I do like the design of it. This is definitely fingerprint magnet, but that doesn't matter much for me. As you can see on the back in here, there's like 5 pins which match those 5 pins. So as soon as you put it on, it will start charging, and you can't use it while charging. But this, you can still use it while charging, because as you can see, it's 2 USB-C ports and a USB-A. This one again offers 7,000 milliamps, so 7,650 milliamps extra capacity, which is really good. And I forgot to show you on top, they're similar. 2 USB-C charging ports for in and out, and an out USB-A. Same here. Only in here I think it's 140 watts per port, which is quite amazing. On the side there is a button. That's how you operate the little LED that's inside, which will show you information about the discharging of this, and how long it will take to charge different devices. On the back it's quite simple. It just says designed by Anker Innovation. It's not very heavy, but it's not light either. You could definitely feel a weight. They're quite similar. Obviously this one is slightly heavier. This one instead, it's much lighter. It offers MagSafe, QI2 fast charging up to I think 15 watts or more, and it has a USB-C port which you can use it to charge this and also to charge another device. It's very hard to see the writings in there. All of them are safe to take on the airplane, but you have to be aware that you can't really take 2 of this, as they might just won't allow you with both of them, because the way they calculate it, it's per, let me see if I can see this. So somewhere in here it should say the watt hour. So this is 72 watt hour, and I think you're allowed up to 100 if I'm not wrong. That's like 99.54 watt hour, and this is a 250 watts output altogether, where this one, it's a 200 watts output. So let's just turn them on and see how the display looks like. So we'll just turn this one on. As you can see now, because it's not charging, it just says that it's fully charged. As soon as you plug in something or you connect it to the back of a phone, it will show the discharge capability. Same as this one, you press the button and it says it's 100% charged. Yeah, this was slightly faster. This has also an application, so you can see more information and do some sort of customization from there. But otherwise, they're both so similar. So if you press again, it will show you the battery health, 98%, 4 battery cycles so far, and the temperature 21 degrees. If you press again, it will give you an option to to have the screen timeout. I keep it fast because it saves battery. You press again, the brightness. So this one, let me just see if I can change that, because I don't really want it on high. So let's see how we can change that. If you keep on pressing it, it does this funny face with the eyes. If you press it too fast, I think. So if you press and hold, then you can change from high to medium, and then you press and hold, and you will select the desired option. With this one, it's pretty much the same, but this one has a Bluetooth option as well, yeah? So battery health 100%, 21 degrees, the same. Screen timeout 30 seconds, and the screen brightness is to medium set. And that's it. As soon as you plug in, one thing I've noticed is it me, or so this one in medium brightness, it's way lower. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but that's brighter than this. I'm actually curious, if you change this to high, how much more brighter it is. Oops, that didn't work. Maybe you can't do modifications from, maybe you can't do changes from here. You have to use the app on this one. Okay, slightly different thing, so you need the app in order to make changes. This one has a mind of its own. So yeah, as soon as I put them on the, this is magnetic, and it will show that it's charging. You can see that circle and 100%. But because you are saying 92%, I assume that it was going to charge a bit, and then that will disappear. They do charge very fast on this, 100 watts maximum, and you should normally be able to see it in here, but because this one says 100%, although when I looked through it, you could see it says 98%, so I guess it's still going to charge a little bit. So we'll just leave it to see if that changes. So let's just have a quick look on this. I will connect the device and we'll see how it's charging. So I just want to try and charge the boombox too, because this one requires more power. So let's see if we could do that. Actually, no, this one, it will only charge with a circle, like one of those circle plugs. So let's try and charge the Extreme 3. So we'll plug this in there, and then we'll connect this to one of our ports, and immediately we can see. So what is this actually? 99 hours and 17 hours. So it means that if you charge at this rate at 28.2 watts, the battery, this power bank, will discharge in 3 hours and 17 minutes. So if you charge constantly on this amount, obviously this will probably will charge faster, because as you can see, it's already kind of charged. So you will still have enough. Doesn't mean that it will discharge. That's not exactly the time that will take to charge this. Yeah, this will probably charge fast because it's at a higher rate, if it makes sense. Now, as we all know, it matters a lot what cable you plug in here. It needs to be a cable that will support more than 100 watts if you want to have good results in that perspective. Because you can plug in any cable, you will still charge, but you will charge on a lower rate. So what I want to plug in now is a laptop. Okay, yeah, so what I want to say that I've tried to charge this laptop and it wasn't even fully discharged. We still had about 20% with the 20,000 one, and he almost charged it full. So with this one, I assume that it will fully charge if it's fully discharged. But yeah, let's see which way is this. So now, as you can see, it shows C1, which is this one. It dropped to 18 watts. Not sure why. But this one, it started charging, and now it's 40.2 so far. So it's charging with 40.2 watts. Let's leave it a little bit. It's probably because it's also shut down, so it doesn't require as much. So far we're charging this. It did drop to 18 from 26, and then we're also charging the laptop. So that means if you're charging with 58 58 watt hour, 58 watts, you have about, this will completely discharge in 1 hour and 35 minutes. But I think that's that varies, because it's gonna kind of change, you know, and you'll probably be able to charge this laptop in an hour. So you'll still be left with some charge, you know. Meanwhile, let's see if this one still shows 98%. I'm not sure why it shows battery health 98%, because I've only used it 4 times. Yeah. So one thing I could show you, you see this one dropped like 99 now. While it's charging, let's just show you how it looks like when you're charging a phone with the QI2 one. So very nice and convenient, MagSafe. Boom. And then it shows in here that it's charging. One thing I want to show you, so if I connect it and it's in position, hopefully, looks like it is. What I was looking for is that symbol, you know, the fast charging circle. Well, I don't know why it doesn't want to do it now. Anyway, so it's charging, and this is what you see in here. So because it's not probably using much to charge, because it's also almost charged, it's just calculating now. If you charge with whatever specific charging watt hour will be, like 15 or 18, I can't remember exactly. Let me just quickly check that information. If it's anywhere on the box, yeah, 15 watts, yeah. So if he's charging with 15 watts constantly, he can do that for 4 hours and 17 minutes. Yeah, I hope it makes sense. So there you have it. That's the information you get on that. You can also use it with Android phones that have a MagSafe case, like the one we have from Mouse, that has a MagSafe, and there are others. Spigen does it, and obviously others. So you see, it's already dropping to 97%, but it's charging the laptop constant at 40 watts, and this one dropped to 14.1. That could be because it's almost charged. So yeah. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna keep it charged for a little longer and see if it's changing with anything, and if it shows me 100%. Otherwise, I'm not really sure why, because I haven't really used it that much to drop the battery health to 98%. Why is not 100%? So what I've done is like, so this was still showing 98% battery health, and it looks like it's not related necessarily to the battery capacity. Actually, in this case it is, but if we wait a bit, that won't drop at 97, because this one doesn't show it shows 100% battery health. So something is going on with this one, and I haven't even used it that much. So yeah, I will probably have to fully discharge this and charge it back and see if it still shows, because it's impossible to already show 98% on battery health. What's up with that? Yeah, so based on that, I was trying to charge this power bank, the bigger one, from the smaller one, and it's charging perfectly fine. As you can see, the arrow pointing up, and it's still charging this, but it's almost charged. That's why it's only using 3.9. But it says it's taking 100 watts from this, and it's only delivering 95. What's up with that? A bit weird. And just to eliminate any confusion, let's just use their cable. So we'll disconnect that. Wow, this is very hot. So I'm disconnecting this cable, and I'm using their cable, and I want to just see if I can charge this with, and if it shows 100 or not. You guys probably couldn't see very well earlier, but now it's okay. So it looks like it matters the cable that you're using. So this one is sending 100, and now it's receiving 100.5. Okay. But yeah, so it matters a lot, guys, the cable that you're using. Best is to use the Anker cables by the looks of it, because they're the best. So yeah, not really sure why it shows 98% again battery health for only 4 battery cycles. I'm wondering how many battery cycles there are. Probably need to read the manual. Maybe it's normal. But yeah, as you can see, it charges this without any problems, even though it's smaller. So yeah, with this one again, it will charge it as well. So if I plug this in, and then I'll put that in there, you will see it's charging this bad boy as well. So let's see how much. So as you can see, still charges this. It's just reset itself now, so it's recalculating how things are now. Now what's happening? So this one is very strange. So C1, which one is C1? That's a bit weird. You see, one thing I don't like is that you can't really see, or can you see? On this one you can't really see, on this one you can see. So C1, so this one is still charging with 18, but there's something is charging this one, which is, so it looks like this one is now charging this one. Yeah, strange, guys, very strange. But yeah, they do work perfectly fine. I really like them, and yeah, it look like, because this one is 100%, you will charge this one. It makes sense, and then this one will charge this one because it's lower. So yeah, very confusing, but it makes sense. All makes sense. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and it makes a bit of sense in what they can do and the way they work, unless I manage to confuse you even more. But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, please subscribe and leave us a comment. Thank you for watching.